YouTube fame is getting just. Guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we have. You gonna say your name?
Sarah.
Me.
Mrs. Washington.
Kenny. Mr. Washington. Florida Key West. Shout out Jax, 904, 103rd, Duval.
Alright, it ain't about you.
Stop.
Golly.
Should a relationship be 50-50 or should a man take care of all the expenses?
100%.
What do you guys think?
I'm just kidding.
Hold up. Time out, bro. Alright.
It depends on the agreement that you have going into the marriage. Can we not play music while I'm talking? I'm trying to... I don't think you're doing that right. I feel like the relationship, you should be working together for a better future, regardless of what that might be. If that means the woman paying 100% or the man paying 100%, or y'all going 50-50, having each other's backs when you need to, I think it should be 100-100.
100-100. Explain that. What do you mean 100-100?
I think each person, yeah, 200.
200% of everything. Okay, great. So I asked the girl out. She didn't ask me out, right? If you ask me out, I'm expecting you to take, hey, I'm going to order off the dollar menu. I ain't going to hit your pockets. But if I ask you out, then cool. Obviously, that's just common. Like, if I ask you to go out with me, I'm going to take care of whatever it is that we're going to do.
Yeah,
I'm asking
you ask.
Yeah.
But what happens if, let's say she asks you to go out?
Then I'm going to take care of myself because I don't really want anybody paying for me. That's just me personally. But if she asks me out and she like, I want to go take you to get some ice cream. Cool, I expect you to pay for my ice cream. You're asking me out.
Yeah, same. But I feel like there shouldn't be too much pressure on the expectations for the first date to be 100% solely on the man.
Exactly.
But I think that it's common. It shows who you are. I feel like the first date is important to get to know who that person is. So if you're gonna be with this person and watch out for this, and they don't want to pay for your meal up front, cool. You guys can. It just shows like the track that you're starting on the relationship.
It depends. If you
that it's gonna be a 50-50 kind of relationship.
No, because
but if you expect that man to pay up front,
you're not gonna take her to.
Then that's the expectations of the relationship.
Well, that's the difference. If I take you to Eddie V's, Eddie V's is classy.
$100 for some chicken.
All right, so I'm not gonna. I'm saying like first date. I'm gonna fill you out. I'm gonna take you to a place where we can talk.
Yeah,
so I can get to know who you are.
Yeah, it's not about what you have. It's about who you are.
Exactly. I took you to Chipotle on first date, and we had a discount, by the way. Shout out to them boys that's on a budget.
So what do you have to say about the girls that just use guys for a meal? That's what I'm saying.
They
you
get
have
what
to
they
be
get.
careful.
Don't be mad when you get caught up in something you don't
want. Okay.
But that's how players are. That's how the players are developed. Because I'm thinking
you're
she's
both going
me.
into it looking out for yourself.
Exactly.
So that's how the relationship's gonna be.
No, that's not how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But you guys say how you start.
If a girl goes into a relationship,
this is my show.
I told you she's gonna take over.
If the girl goes into a relationship.
Wait, KD scared the hell out of me, Nick. I was getting pulled over.
Hold on. You asked me to be on here. I get paid. What was I saying?
You were saying that you take over.
Okay, if a girl goes into a relationship looking only to get some free food, a guy is probably
gonna look for something in exchange.
Something affordable. It's not about the meal, it's about the contact. Yeah, interaction. So what if I would have said I want to go to Eddie V's?
Then I would have been like, okay, she just wants a free meal. I'm already thinking in my head, she's materialistic. She's looking for a free meal. She's gonna be a person I gotta spend money on to get to know. Strike 1, 2, and 3. I'm
Three
cool.
strikes already?
3 strikes, you're done. I'm done. I'm on Eddie V's. For what?
So you would have said no?
Like, no, I ain't gonna be able to make that one. I ain't gonna be able to make that one. Honestly, I'm not taking you to Eddie V's for the first time. I wouldn't go to Eddie V's for myself. Why would I take somebody else there?
Yeah.
That don't make sense. I'm not being fair to myself then. That's when you get to know yourself. If I was just thirsty, take any girl out, I'm expecting something in return for $100 plus. But no, I'm not looking for that. Can take you to somewhere
Take you to
little less
McDonald's.
I wouldn't even eat McDonald's.
Well, okay, so
See, that's different. If I take you to McDonald's, I really don't care about you.
I don't agree with that because we could honestly have a great time at McDonald's. It's the same thing as going outside. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's just the same thing as going outside to the pool and just chilling on those little chairs and talking.
I guess it's what you make it.
Yeah, it's exactly what you make it. So if you see it as a cheap date,
yeah,
that's just where your mind is at. But
right.
if you don't have a good time with that person, you don't have a good connection, good conversation. That's what we're both there to do. We're not there for a meal. We're there to get to know each other.
It was a turn on when you told me that you had what is it?
A coupon.
A coupon.
I don't know why you always bring that up.
I was like, hey, this girl right here.
Confidence, even with things that normally people would be insecure about.
All right, man, listen up. We got the woman of the year right here. Let's go. The floor is yours.
Shout out to wifey.
All right. That was a lot of pressure. I have my baby crying. My baby is crying. Can we just...
We're in production. Come on. We just had a quick baby intermission. Now we're back on track.
Shout out to the young legend.
Yes, sir.
One thing that was different about you from anybody else is you were not thirsty at all.
I agree.
You, no matter
don't
what.
Be thirsty.
Don't be thirsty.
You don't need it.
Water, you don't need it.
Don't be thirsty, fellas.
I mean, at the same time, you were still trying to pursue me. It's not like you were being an a-hole, but you weren't like thirsty, like you didn't need me. If I had an attitude, you let me calm down.
I feel like for me, a turn on is when you can be really honest. Just extremely honest.
Yes, that is
a huge
That
turn
is
on
the
to
second
me.
thing that was definite. That's what I mean by you were confident even in things that most people would be insecure about, because you told me everything up front that I may be worried about, or some girls may just be like, because guys won't normally say it, even though it's true.
Yeah, I
You're
like
just
that a lot.
honest to put everything up front now, so there's no confusion later.
At the beginning.
Being funny, just like being like naturally funny.
What
like,
do you have to? Okay.
Like not like if I say something funny and you just like try to piggyback off of it to make it seem like it's, but not being yourself. Like I like that you were goofy, but you're just being yourself.
Goofy. Like an inside joke.
Like an inside, I guess you could say that. Just being yourself.
Yeah.
That's what's like, you weren't always on your phone. That's another thing. Number 2, not always being on social media.
Ooh, I like that.
Like when you were focused on me, and that was enough. That's confidence. Like you're trying to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when you can put this down, look me in my eyes, and have a conversation.
Conversation. That's what turned me on the most. Yeah.
Ask questions. Asking all the questions.
The number 1 turn on is communication. Being able to talk without being judged. I was able to tell you everything up front and be honest. One, because I didn't care how you would react. It's me. I'm being myself. You don't like me for me, then I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by confidence. Like, there's no like fake, let me finesse her, let me
put on this hood.
Yeah, let me put on this cover
like
up just to get her to say I did, and then figure it out from there. Nah, we ain't gonna start this if you don't want to.
Yeah,
if we're both not on the same path, I'm not wasting my time. I don't want you to waste your time.
And also, it could have been a lot more difficult because your mom was my boss.
Yeah.
So I was like, I called my dad. I was like, hey, Pop, I'm talking to my boss's daughter. He was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I'm talking to her. He was like, oh.
Okay, cool. I'll let you finish your conversation.
He was like, well, just be yourself. Like, be yourself. And I was thinking like, dang, I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to piss her off if she tell her mom and her mom be treating me weird. Whatever's going to happen is supposed to happen. That's the way I looked at it. Like, we ain't cool.
Destiny will always, dang it. If it's meant to be, it will be.
If it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. It's gonna work out the way it's supposed to work out. That's the way I looked at it. That's a given.
If you love each other and you're in this for
the long haul,
for each other,
for happiness,
that person, the other person is that you guys are one. So looking out for that person is looking out for yourself. Boom. So it's a given.
That's a good way to put it.
If you're doing your laundry, you got to be doing all the laundry the same way you do it.
Is looking out for
and not expecting something in return. Even though you give something, doesn't mean you're always going to get something back.
Right.
If you're going to give something to somebody, it needs to be from here.
From the heart.
See this? From the kindness of your heart. Not expecting anything.
That's valid.
Not expecting anything in return. We're in production. How do you know she is the one? You could go ahead and start it off.
Me?
Yep.
You're the only one.
It's a feeling. Just what you can give to other people. And then it's just a feeling. Like when you meet somebody, this is somebody that you know that is going to respect all your love and not play with your emotions. And like I prayed on it.
I know this.
Constantly praying. Yeah, I'm confident in knowing that I can spend the rest. Confident in myself knowing that I can spend the rest of my life with that particular person. It's not about waking up. Oh, this person looks different. No, I don't. At the end of the day, I know that they love me for who I am, and I can love them for who they are for the rest of my life. It's just an understanding, like within yourself.
Yeah, I don't think you're answering it very well, if I might say so myself.
Then how do you know? How do you know he's the one?
Oh gosh, don't ask me that. Okay, all right, okay. You know what? I will answer it and set an example as to how you should answer.
Give me an example. I'll ask you an answer.
But you get this feeling, like you said, that I think this definitely can be the one because from jump, like how we've been saying that from the beginning, how the relationship starts is how it's going to be. And I knew how it started, that I could trust you off jump. I could trust your judgment.
Off the muscle.
That you're going to be honest and real and open. You showed signs that you wanted to communicate. You were interested to know not what was beneath the surface, or let me rephrase that. You were interested to know what was beneath the surface, not just what meets the eye, what captures the eye. You wanted to know about me, what my goals were, my mission. You wanted to make sure that I was trying to better myself.
Also know that you can better me.
Yeah.
Because there's some things that I lack.
Right.
But you can uplift me or can motivate me to do more.
Right. You just wanted to make sure that I was... Not make sure. I'm not saying you were like testing me. But,
oh, yeah, I get it. You need somebody that's going to pick up for the stuff that you lack, and the same thing vice versa. So then it just comes together.
And at that point,
it creates something.
It's different. That's all correct, but it's still a feeling like I can't put into words. Like, it's just a feeling that a man has because you know you're better off with that person than without that person. But also praying that if it's in God's will for me to be with somebody, let it be somebody that has certain characteristics that can match my characteristics, but can always uplift me and better me. That's not content with me being subpar.
Yeah, from jump we were like, we exchanged goals, what we wanted. Some goals we didn't have that were the same. Like, I had certain rules, like he was okay with kids drinking Kool-Aid. He would make a comment like, yeah, when I was like, Kool-Aid is not going to be in our child's diet. So we had some things that we had. It's important to talk about how you're going to raise your kids.
Yeah, for real.
Because there are certain things that you're just used to doing and repeating, and then you pass down these bad habits to your kids, not knowing that there's anything wrong with it because you don't think about it. You think it's a problem. So are you okay with being with someone that's taller than you? Are you okay with being someone that's 200 pounds?
No.
Okay, so you have your
like she gonna try to dunk on me every chance she get. I ain't got time.
Yeah, I can't. But then again, I feel like that comes from insecurity because who puts that in your head? Who says that's wrong? Who says that it's wrong for a woman to be taller than a man?
That's a good question.
It's about control. It's about the roles that you play.
Feel, yeah.
Here's the male is supposed to be more superior.
What do guys look at versus what girls look at when they first meet somebody? I'm not looking at your eyebrows.
I'm definitely looking if you're attractive, but after that,
what is
and eyebrows make a big difference. See right
so what do girls look at when they're looking at a guy to see if he's attractive? What's the first thing that most women look at? You're just getting to the good part.
And that's the end of the podcast.